Hey, this is Lisa. Welcome to our Ancient Paths. I'm Lisa and this is Hannah. I already said that once, but anyway. Today we're going to be talking about the gates of hell.
Yes, and that is coming from Matthew 16:13 through Matthew 16:19. So when Yeshua came into the region of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, "Who do people say that the Son of Man is?" They answered, "Some say John the Immerser, others say Elijah, and still others say Jeremiah or one of the other prophets." He said, "But who do you say I am?" Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." Yeshua said to him, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, because flesh and blood did not reveal this to you, but my Father who is in heaven. And I also tell you that you are Peter, and upon this rock I will build my community, and the gates of Sheol will not overpower it."
Okay, so there it says gates of Sheol, but that would be in English, most English Bibles,
We'll say hell.
gates of hell.
Right.
Or gates of Hades. And Hades was the Greek mythology god of the underworld, right?
Right.
Okay, so start us off here with your understanding of what Yeshua, where they were and what they were doing when Yeshua spoke those words.
Well, they were at Caesarea Philippi, obviously, and they were at a cave opening that the people actually believed were the gates to the underworld. And there was a pagan temple right next to it. And there were a lot of despicable things that were done at this pagan temple, including child sacrifice in the mouth of this cave. As a matter of fact, most Jews did not go to Caesarea Philippi at all. They wouldn't even enter the city. But
okay, so let me stop you there. So you're right. Most Jews would not have gone to a place like that.
Right.
That would be like me going to a strip joint or something
Right.
that I consider most,
yeah, you wouldn't go there.
Yeah. And so here is Yeshua taking his disciples to a place like this, and you can imagine they're horrified. Like, why is he bringing us here?
Yeah.
Okay, so keep that in mind. They're like,
Right.
What is he doing?
Yeah, that would be like Jesus, like you're saying, Jesus taking us to a strip club or somewhere like that. It would be like, what are we
doing here? They make sacrifices here. They kill babies here, and they have this temple here, and
all kinds of horrible things. And but Yeshua doesn't want his disciples to run away from evil.
That's right.
Now a lot of times in the Christian faith, we take this, what he says, that upon this I will build my church. Upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not stand against it. And we take it metaphorically, like it means that hell can't prevail against the church. But there's a little bit more going on here. It's not just a metaphorical thing, it is actually a physical place. The gates of hell is actually a physical place. And what Yeshua is saying, and to an extent, is he is commissioning his disciples at that time, telling them, we are going to tear down the evil
forces.
Yes. That is what they're going to be about when they're through with their discipleship or whatever, that we are going to storm hell against the evil forces, because we know that, according to Paul, the whole world is full of principalities and spiritual things and everything that we fight against every day.
Right, that's what we fight against.
And so blatant evil, Jesus was not a pacifist at all. He never advocated for pacifism. We were to be bold, to go out and fight against the things and the evil, that is prevalent in our society. We're not just to sit back with our hands in our laps and go, oh well,
Right. We've got to be bold, courageous, and for me personally, it's not that I go out looking for evil.
Right.
Or go out looking for some, ungodly place to go. But we can't live in this world without encountering.
That's right.
So we cannot stick our head in the sand, is a phrase I like to use, and just say, well,
that doesn't affect me. I
Right,
don't
that
have to
doesn't
work-
affect me.
So I-
That old thing, that doesn't affect me, and you live your life, and I live mine, but we're to witness to those people when we do
Right.
encounter them. We can't shun evil.
That's true. And, we also have to look at the culture and the world in which we live and what are our avenues for fighting against that evil. Whether it's at the ballot box or, praying in front of an abortion center, or whatever it is, whether it's actually going into these areas where people are in despair or whatnot, and ministering to them.
Oh, and that's everywhere. Pregnancy centers,
Mhm.
crisis pregnancy centers, going
Yeah.
into prisons.
Yes,
And I could go on and name other ministries that I have personally been involved in that some people would consider taboo.
right,
But my husband and I, as a team, with
Mhm.
other people, have gone in very lewd situations
right,
sometimes, but we were able to minister to those people.
yeah,
And some people come to Messiah because we were there.
right. And that's what Yeshua wants us to do. He doesn't want us to sit back and be scared of what is in the world around us. He doesn't, because, in the first century, the Jewish tradition was, we don't go into pagan households, we don't associate with these people, we don't do this or we
Right.
don't do that. And Yeshua is telling his disciples, oh yes we do,
And he did,
and he did.
because he was accused of being a wine-bibber and
Mhm.
eating with sinners.
Mhm.
That's true. So we
Yeah.
have to be bold and courageous. And there should never be a person that we meet that we think is so sinful that we can't minister to them.
Oh, that's good, yeah, that's
You
true.
know, and if we look at, even in Paul's writings, was it Corinth? Which city was it that had like prostitutes on every corner, that had the temple to Aphrodite? Or I'm not sure if it was
Oh,
Corinth.
there's so many of them, but,
Ephesus, but anyway, it was
Yeah.
one of them that he
Uh-huh.
wrote his letter to. And they said there were prostitutes standing on every corner.
right,
Well, Paul didn't shun that city because of that.
no, he didn't.
He was right there in the midst of it.
Mm-hmm,
And he was putting forth the word of God, even
Right.
in the midst of evil.
yeah,
So that's what we have to do if we're going to take the world.
absolutely.
All right.
All right,
Anything else?
that's all I can think of.
Me too. All right. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.